want to forget to. I was actually thinking about putting this on my Facebook. I'm like, please, Laura, and you don't need to do that. But I was reading things from other yoga teachers, spiritual people who teach, other types of things, yoga-ish. And they were, she was talking about how important it was for us, even though I'm not a big deal, right? But for us to talk about what's going on with the Epstein files, specifically Deepak Chopra, which I bet most of you know who he is, a spiritual teacher, right? He talks about consciousness and raising consciousness and all that wonderful stuff. And then when you read about his, I mean, he basically betrayed his students. And I felt betrayed too. I never really was a follower of his. I just got little pieces of his stuff. I think I might have read one of his books years ago. But honestly, I'm not surprised because everyone is, even people who are spiritual teachers, right? They can fall and they can have shady parts to their being. And unfortunately, I don't think that he's handled it well. I don't think he's come straight with it. But I just want you to know that I feel like personally, and I've always felt like this, never put anyone on a pedestal. People that may know a lot about things that are spiritual and those sorts of things, but we're all human beings. We are all in this together. We're all fallible. I have skeletons in my closet. I'm sure most of you do too. You know, we're just all getting through this together. So I just felt like I needed to say something. Also, I know there's ice. I've got some friends out here telling me about how it's still bad. They're just sneakier and harder to find. So we got that. And then all this stuff coming out about trust in the powers that be. I'm talking about globally with the Epstein, and that's all collapsing our trust and what we thought was and is not. So that's really disorienting. I mean, that is really like pulling the rug out, right, from under you. So yoga to me throughout my life had, well, as long as I've practiced, has always been this kind of touchstone place where I could go to do my practice to just kind of center, ground, and get in touch with the better part of who I am. And so, it's a way to bring light into the world, light into your life. And because there's always going to be darkness. And right now, there's just this light shining on all this darkness. It's been there for a long time, right? But now we're seeing it, we're discovering it. So let's be part of the light and let's practice together. And I want to just say one more thing. Namaste. What is that? What does that mean? That means the divine light in me bows to the divine light in you, okay? Because we all have divine light, all of us. I mean, I don't care what spiritual background you come from, that's always part of it. Spiritual as in organized religion. So, and as I said before, the yoga practice does not, if anything, it's going to enhance whatever religious affiliation that you are. Okay, enough said. I just felt like I wanted to put that out there in case, I don't know, I felt like I should. So, okay, let's get on our mats. Um, and namaste. Someone told me once that in India, I've never been there, they say namaste as a greeting when you first see someone, not when you're leaving, and that it's confusing for them when they hear you say it at the end. But I do some stuff with people from India, certain meditations and things like they say namaste at the end. So I'm going to keep saying it at the end too. All right, everyone. Okay, come into a nice seated pose. Feel how nice and splayed open those hips are. Right here, we're going to start thinking about hips. Oh, yeah. In fact, what you can do is you can feel where your sitting bones are touching your mat. And if you're not sure where that is, get your hands under your buttocks, rock back and forth, and you're going to feel where those two pointy bones come up and down. Okay, keep them down and really root them into your mat. Take your palms, put them up. You can either put them on the tops of your inner knees or you can put them on your lap. Just keep the palms up and close your eyes and drop inside. Tuck your chin slightly back toward your chest to feel a nice opening in the back of your neck. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears. And just feel yourself sitting nice and grounded and strong like a mountain. Spine is nice and straight. Now take your awareness to your breath. Feel it. No need to control it. Just notice it. Be with it. Follow it. Now, right here, we can really open the rib cage. So, next inhale, let the rib cage really open up 360 degrees. Next exhale, take it through the mouth. Exhale through the mouth, all the way down, all the way down. Draw the belly back to let out the last few little puffs of air. Again, inhale. Ribcage opens. Exhale through the mouth. Draw the belly back. Let it all out. All of it, all of it, all of it. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. All right, palms down on the inner knees. Elbows drop below the shoulders. Feel the back nice and straight. Feel those sitting bones. That's where you're connected. And we're going to start to turn and really move that spine. And as you're moving the spine, notice how you're opening the hips, the lower back. Let the head and neck be nice and relaxed as they just kind of flop. And you'll notice that as you do a few of these, you get more warmed up. Maybe you can get a bigger, little bigger circles. And reverse. Start small. And once you get comfortable, a little bit bigger. And stop at center. You're not going to see me. I'm just grabbing my hair clip for later. Okay. All right. So here we are. Now, take your right hand in front of you, right fingertips touch the ground. Left fingertips come from the side of you. Torso is still facing forward. Draw your navel back. Gently, gently, gently. More, more, more. Now turn your belly button towards your left thigh. Getting a really nice rotation in the spine. Now bend your elbows back as you take your front body over your left inner thigh. Now walk the hands forward for more stretch. Keep that right sitting bone connected to the mat. Drop down. Nice access to the right lower back here. Feel that. And the right hip. Add ribcage breath. And if you want to, you can do those really nice candle blowout exhales where you blow through the mouth, you get it really deep in the belly, and you activate the transverse abdominis, the deep muscles of the abdominals. Bend your elbows a little more, press that right knee down toward the floor. So it's not going to move much because you have your heel underneath you, but just press it down anyway. You'll get more of the right lower back with that. Walk your hands toward you to come to center. Take your left fingertips in front of you, right fingertips to the side. Remember, we're not going to turn yet. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, slow, long. There it goes, there it goes. Feel the belly pull in, feel the abdominals pull in. That's it. Turn your abdominals, your belly button to the left. And bring your hands to the side of that leg. Bend your elbows back. We're taking the torso over the right inner thigh. Press the left thigh toward the ground. Left sitting bone. Really, you really get more out of pressing that knee down versus pressing into the sitting bone. All right, walk your hands forward. Bend the elbows some more. Drop over. Here's the left lower back, left hip. Can you feel it? All right, deep breaths right here. Inhale. Fill up the lungs. Open the rib cage. Make space. Exhale through the mouth. Walk your hands back towards you to come to sitting pose again, right in the center. Open your legs in a nice wide V with the heels very flexed. All right. Okay. Bring your arms up, pressing palms toward each other. Now you can feel those sitting bones. Feel them press into them. Draw the navel back. Remember, we're not bracing or sucking it back. We're gently drawing it back because we want to work deep. Now slowly come forward. You're hinging from your hips. Okay? You're hinging from the hips so the back stays nice and straight. Now palms come down to the ground. Bend the elbows. Now round through the upper back, not the lower back, just the upper back rounds. Forehead drops down. Breathe here. And walk your hands back toward you. Okay, bend your left knee. Okay, that knee is facing out to the side. Bend your right knee. That knee is facing straight ahead. Okay, now turn your body toward your left knee. And then walk your hands just a couple little steps forward. Okay, flex your right heel. Feel the inside of the right foot pressing into the mat. Lift the foot off the mat and lower it. Lift, lower. It's a really small move, everyone. It's deep, deep, right here in the hip and in the lower back. All right, Take it down. Now take that right hand over your leg. Scooch the left hand over a little bit. Turn your belly to the left. Walk your hands forward. You're coming outside that leg, not on top of it this time. Hands as far forward as possible. Now listen, press your right foot into the ground behind you. Bend your elbows to the ground. Drop your head and breathe. Going to feel this in your left hip. Walk your hands toward you and bring it back to center. All right, we're going to take the left knee forward. Okay, and then we're going to bring the right foot over the left thigh. Okay, setting up for cow pose. Take your left hand to the front of your right ankle. Scooch that heel as close to you as possible to get as much opening in the right hip as you can get. Then what you do is you drop that right hip as close to the mat as you can get it because it's hiked up in this position. All right, bring the arms out to the sides. Press down into the right foot and the outer edge of the left foot just to charge it up a little bit. Okay, arms come up, palms toward each other. Reach up, reach up, reach up. Chin stays toward the chest, but you're really reaching up. Now listen, when you reach up, don't flare your rib cage forward. Keep them pulled back, keep them nice and flat, but reach up so you're lifting your rib cage without flaring them forward. Bend your right elbow, right hand comes into the back. Press that hand into the back. Feel as if you have it glued there. Left hand takes a hold of that right elbow, scooches it closer to your head. So now you've really opened up your tricep. All right. So now that right arm is stuck right there. Release the left. Turn the palm behind you, bring the arm back, bend the elbow, walk that hand up your back body. Okay, I'm going to turn this whole thing around for those of you who need to see the back. Okay, now I just totally messed up my mat. Okay. Now what you do, so by the way, your fingers do not have to be touching. Just make sure they're facing each other. As I always say, I have long arms and long fingers so I can touch. Okay, here we go. We are going to hinge forward only if you want to. Bring the torso forward. So just putting a little compression in this asana. And come on back. Release. Release the arms. Come back a little bit with the torso. Remove the right leg and the left leg. Bring them right in front of you. Okay, hands behind you. Now take your knees to the right and then to the left. Okay, get your legs far enough apart where they don't like hit each other too much, right? All right, then back to center. Okay, now right knee. Okay, no. Left knee to this. Okay, left knee. Oh, shoot. Now I'm going to forget what I did. Oh, yeah. Okay, right knee out to the side. Left knee faces forward. Okay. Now, before we do this side, take your left foot and just bring it out a little bit. Don't have it too close to your butt. Bring it out a little bit so that you can press the inside of that foot into your mat. Okay, drop your left hip a bit. Right knee is facing out to the side. Fingertips on either side of that right leg. Turn your torso toward that right leg. Come down just a little bit with the torso. Now we're going to lift that back. Lift it up. and down and up and down. So listen, it's really easy to compensate for this by moving the torso. Try to keep the torso steady, and you're just working right here. Slow and controlled, it's deep work. All right, now left knee forward. Wait a second. No, yeah, left knee forward, but with that foot tucked the other way. That's why I'm confused. Okay, left knee forward, right knee over. Right? Yeah. Okay. No, sorry. Right knee forward, left leg over. We did that side already, I believe. No, we didn't. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay. Oh my God. It's kind of weird to be laughing alone here. Okay. Left knee forward, right leg over. I believe that's it. Okay. Drop the right hip. If this is the opposite of what we did last time, make it right. Sorry. Right arms up, palms facing each other. We're going to reach up to the fingertips. So we're really opening the rib cage, but we're not flaring the ribs forward at all. We're keeping them down, but we're just lifting. Okay. Left arm bends. Hand takes it. Yeah, this is right. This is right. So right hand takes that elbow, brings it close to the body. And when you do that, you're going to feel the triceps open. Now glue the left hand into your back. Press it, press it, press it. Keep that arm exactly where it's at. Release it. Right arm is out to the side. The palm turns back. The arm travels back as far back as you can get it. Then you bend that right elbow and you walk that hand up your back so that the fingertips are facing each other, touching if you can. All right, so feel this in your hips. And you can come down if you want and bring it back up. Release. There was something I forgot to do for this side. So left knee out to the side. Okay, facing the side. Right knee forward. Okay, we already picked up this foot. Turn your torso toward the left leg. Bring the right arm over. Shoot, I think I'm doing it the wrong way. Okay, you guys, whatever side we did, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm totally messed up. The one that we just did when we lifted the foot, get in that position. And I think it's this way. Turn toward the right. Take your left hand over to be at the right. Yep. And then come down slowly. So we're coming down over the outside of that right thigh. And bring it up. I'm so sorry about that. I really messed that sequence up. All right. Remember we talked about not being perfect? Yeah. Okay. Soles of the feet together, knees to the outside, and do a little butterfly. Just flap those wings. All right, nice. Knees come together, and let's take this down. All right, arms forward. Hold on to a platter. All right, so back is straight. Straight, straight, straight. Oh, we might as well throw in some abs here. Hold it here, hold it here. Grab a big beach ball, a really big overinflated one. Squeeze it. Squeeze it harder. Feel it in the chest and in the shoulders. Keep the shoulders low. Squeeze that ball. It's really inflated. It's really inflated. It's hard. Squeeze it. Draw your navel back gently. Take that ball all the way to the right. Far as you can go. Go, 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 go. Right at that edge, pulse. You're holding the ball and you're pulsing. Exhale, exhale. Take that ball back to center. Squeeze it harder. Activate the chest, the shoulders again. Take it to the left. More, 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 right to the edge, as far over to the left as you can get it, and pulse, pulse. Feel this, feel this. Abdominals. Bring it back to center. Now hold the platter again. This time when we come down, it's going to be rolling down onto the spine, one vertebrae at a time. So you're coming down on a curved spine. Put on the brakes using your abdominals. Once you get all the way down, arms come overhead, straighten your legs, give yourself a nice, big, full stretch. Chin to the chest. All right, right knee comes into the chest. Clasp that shin, elbows out to the sides. Press the palms into the shin as deeply as you can. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. Okay, right hip. Take a hold of the left. Take the left hand to the top of the right ankle. Take the right hand to that inner knee. Press that inner knee all the way out to the right. You've just rotated your femur in the hip capsule. Now take your right hand next to the left. Flex the left heel. Don't forget about that left leg. Press it into the ground. Now bend your elbows and try to work that heel up just another, I don't know, inch or half inch. So keep the shoulders away from the ears. Yes, the upper arm muscles are working like crazy here. It's a big joint. You got to use some strength to open it. Talking about the hip joint here. Okay, nice full inhales and exhales. Okay, now let's throw in pigeon on the ground here. We normally don't do that. Let's do it. Chin to the chest. Bring the left leg up, straight up to the ceiling. Now, you want to calibrate using that left leg coming straight out from the hip. Then you put the right foot on the top of the thigh. So don't move that left leg. Keep that left leg right where it's at. Now, take a hold of that leg wherever you can, except right behind the knee. So you can go under the knee or over the knee and just bend your elbows and bring that leg toward you. Press the right knee out to the side. Now bend that left knee and take a hold of the shin. So get that right hand under, intertwine over the shin, bend your elbows. Take that thigh a little closer to you, press that right knee out. Okay, soften up those shoulders and enjoy this big, huge, rich opening in the right hip. So this is your supine pigeon pose. All right, straighten that left leg again, straight up to the ceiling. Remove your arms from that and your hands from that leg. Take your hands straight up to the ceiling, palms facing each other. Bring them together. Make that little basket with your palms. Slip it under your skull, nestle it into the base of your skull. Open your elbows nice and wide. Flex your left heel, so much so that you feel the back of that left leg open up wide. Now lift your face and your chest straight up to your ceiling. Hold it there. Keep the elbows wide. Upper abdominals, can you feel them? Pulse. So slow and controlled, everyone. You don't need to do a cajillion. You just need to do them well. right? Then you don't have to do so many. Lift, stay lifted, open those elbows nice and wide, stay lifted, lifted, still contracting those upper abdominals. Listen, flex the left heel, keep the right ankle glued to the top of that leg. Slowly bring that left heel to the ground, but not all the way, toward the ground, but we're not going to go all the way down. Hold it as close to the ground as possible. Careful for your lower back. Lift a little higher and pulse here. Now lift that leg slowly up to the ceiling. Bring your head to the ground. Open your arms in a T position. Soften the arms and the shoulder. Bend the left knee. Slide the right leg over the left. So now you're thigh to thigh. Bring the knees a little closer to you. Chin to the chest. Soften those shoulders again. We're going to drop these legs to the left. Feel the right hip opening as you do that. And that gorgeous twist of the spine, opening in the right chest, right shoulder. So much happening here. That's why it feels so good. Now add breath. What if you put a rib cage breath in here? What would that feel like? Squeeze your legs together as hard as you can. Draw your navel back gently, a little bit more. Now take all this back to center. Release your legs and get everything straight again. Chin to the chest, spine is straight. You can rock those hips side to side. Walk them down to the bottom of your mat just to lengthen the spine here. All right. Now straighten your right leg. Feel your right heel touch the ground and flex your right foot. Take your hands over your left shin bone. Elbows bent to the sides. Press down into that leg as hard as you can. Shoulders, you deliberately press the shoulders away from your ears. All right, so you're going to feel your biceps working to do this, not your shoulders. Left hip. Slide your right hand down till it takes the top of that left ankle. Take your left hand and press that left knee out to the side. So just take a moment here to just really get that thigh bone out to the side as much as you can. Okay, now left hand next to the right. So both hands are grabbing the top of that ankle. Bend your elbows and feel the heel move up a little closer towards your belly button, shoulders away from the ears. Shoulders away from the ears. Keep reminding yourself, pressing them away. Breathing here. All right, flex your right heel. Slowly bring it straight up to the ceiling. Okay, so the right leg is the one that we're going to use to calibrate this pose. So right leg is coming straight up from the hip, not to the right or to the left. Then you keep that leg right there and you scooch the side of the foot or side of the ankle on the left foot to the top of that leg, to the thigh. And you already start feeling more opening in the left hip. Now try to get your hands either on top of the knee or under the knee. If you can intertwine your fingers, you may not be able to intertwine your fingers. Bend your elbows, chin to the chest, press that left knee out to the side, soften your shoulders. So just take this in for a bit. Feel it. It's intense. So just breathe through that intensity. Breathe through all those sensations. Now bend that right knee. Now get your left hand between the legs, right hand to the side, and look for the shin that you can intertwine your fingers over. Chin to the chest, bend your elbows. Just, you won't have to bend them that much. And even if you don't bend them, just bring that shin toward you a bit and press the left knee out a bit. And we're getting another big opening in the hip, this time the left. Notice if your shoulders are crunching up, let them go. All right, straighten that leg back up to the ceiling. Flex the heel, open the arms in a T position. Now bring them up to the ceiling. Palms are facing each other. Make a little basket with your palms. Slip your palms under your head. Nestle your head into the palms. Elbows are open nice and wide. Now flex that heel a lot until you feel the back of that leg open up. You're also going to feel the top of that thigh contract a bit. Okay, that left foot is glued to the leg. You're going to slowly, oh, wait a minute. No, not yet. Not yet. Lift your head up to the ceiling and your chest. So you're looking straight up to the ceiling, everyone. Okay, you're not looking toward the bottom of your mat or whatever part of the mat is where your heel is coming down. You're looking straight up. Now you start pulsing. Remember, it's a slow, controlled pulse, so slow that you can actually feel the upper abdominals contract, right? Feel that. You can even take a hand and place them, okay? Like right under your chest, you can feel it. All right, now stay lifted, elbows are open. Press that right heel away from you and bring it down slowly. Slow, slow, slow. We're using the leg muscles as well. Now pulse. All right. Head comes to the ground, arms open in a T position. Bend your right knee. Slide the other leg over. Now you're thigh to thigh. Palms are up, shoulders are relaxed. Take your knees to your chest, chin to your chest as well. Release the shoulders yet again. Slowly drop those legs to the right. Take your time with this, right? Because if you move the legs too fast and drop them into the ground, the body's guarding. It's not letting you open up as much. You don't get as much range of motion. All right, notice if you're crunching in the right shoulder, let that go. Let that right wing bone go. Nice little bend in the left elbow, excuse me. And what you can do is you can try to press that top knee, that's your left knee, toward the ground to get a little more twist. And if you do that, release the right shoulder again. And now add breath. Rib cage breath would be great here. Not easy in a twist, but possible. Squeeze the legs together, draw the navel back deeply, bring the legs back to center here, uncross. All right. Put your hands under your knees and begin to circle, circle, circle with the knees to release the lower back and reverse. All right, bring the soles of the feet together, drop them to the ground, knees are open here, bound angle pose, arms open to the side in a T position, and just breathe here and feel the hips release. Bring the knees together, bring the legs up to the ceiling, open them in a V pose, heels are flexed. Press the flexed heels up to the ceiling as you draw your navel down to the ground. Relax those knees and make little circles. All right, work from the hips here. So keep the legs long by flexing the heels. Of course, you're also using abdominals. Reverse. Now bring the heels together, toes pointing out. Press those heels up to the ceiling, relax the shoulders. Okay, around the world, we're going to make a big, big circle here. Slow and controlled is the name of the game. Reverse. All right, circling the globe here. Big circles. All right, nice. So we got hips and we got abdominals. So cross at the ankles, flick your feet up to the ceiling, and let's come up. Okay, here we go, table pose. Separate those fingers, middle fingers making a T with the top of your mat. Knees are dropped directly under your hips. Curl your toes. Press your hips all the way back toward your heels. Okay, now keep the hips back there. Don't pull them forward at all. Just shift the hips over to the right as much as you can. Head comes to the left, hips go to the right. So you've got a nice lateral stretch for the torso and an opening in the right hip. Let's do it to the other side. Hips all the way over to the left, head to the right. Bring it back to center and come up. Uncurl your toes. All right, here we go. Drop your belly, lift your tail, press into those hands. You got your tail picked way up toward your ceiling. You've got your udders down toward your mat. Now, teeny tiny micro bends with the elbows straight back as you bring your collarbones forward. Bring them forward, 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 and you lift from the crown of your head. Cow pose. Listen up. Just the tail. Everything else stays the same. The tail begins to curl down toward your mat. Your belly button and your lower back are picking up. And now tuck your tail tightly into a little coil. Tight, 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 tight. Now begin to lift the rest of your back one vertebrae at a time up toward the ceiling, dropping your head. Cat pose. And back to table. Curl your toes, lift it up, down dog. All right, feel your dog, enjoy it. Maybe walk your dog, bending one knee at a time, pressing opposite heel back. Remember, you're always lifting the hips and pressing them back toward the back of your mat. Lift and press back. That way you can press the chest way back toward the legs. and you get all that weight out of the wrists. Come up onto your tippy toes. Press your chest back toward your legs. You're still on your tippy toes. Drop your heels. Take your left foot just off center line. Sweep your right leg up. Drop your left heel. Press back with your chest. Open your hips to the right. Flex your right heel. Now you're loading in your left shoulder. So press more firmly into that left hand, like you're pushing the mat away from you. Lift your right ankle toward the ceiling and pulse it up there. Keep it lifted. Turn your hips toward the mat. Look forward to that space between your hands. Take your right foot up there. Knee is over the ankle. Shimmy the left toes back as far back as you can get them. Make sure you're on different tracks with your feet. As far back as you can get. Okay, once you start getting way back there, you're going to start to feel the hip flexor work. Now, squeeze the left butt cheek. Keep the left leg straight. Press the left heel back. Release the right arm forward. Lift it up to the ceiling. Rotated lunge. Binders, you can put a bind in this. Release that arm, bring it up, and drop it next to the hand again, or to the foot, excuse me. Drop the left knee into the mat, top of the foot into the mat. Walk the fingertips back to straighten the torso, hands on top of the leg. Or you can keep your fingertips to the ground. Press your hips forward. Left hip flexor, doing a lot of hip stuff tonight. All right. Release the hands back to the ground. Curl the left toes. Lift that knee off the ground. Look back at that foot. Scooch it forward. Turn the foot out. Get yourself a nice foundation where you can come up into warrior one. Press into the outer edge of that left foot. Open the arms nice and wide. Turn the palms behind you, pinky forward, internally rotating the shoulders. Reach out through those fingertips. So you're internally rotated and you're reaching, really opening the shoulders. Okay, bring the arms back just like that. Now the palms are facing up. Now you bring your chest forward. Ready for this? Pump those palms up to the ceiling. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. So get your triceps and your rhomboid muscles. Bring the arms forward. Lift up into warrior one again. Bring the right arm forward. Top of that hand hits the inside of that right thigh. Keep them pressing into one another. Don't move that right leg as you bring the left arm behind you. Turn the left palm down. Release the right arm and you're in warrior two. Reach out through those fingertips. Now, ready? Flex the wrists and press through the right hand and the left hand, like you have two walls on either side of you, and you're just pressing into them. Now release that. Rotate the right palm up, let it sweep up and over. Oh, here comes the right rib cage opening, right there, right there, right there. Press into the right heel, move the right hip a little closer to the right heel. I know that the knee is going beyond the heel, but beyond the ankle, but that's okay. Now, warrior two. Straighten the right leg. Turn those toes out so you're facing the side of your mat. I'm just slipping a bit. Okay, toes facing in or forward. We're going to hinge forward here for an inversion. Bring it upside down. Release your head, your jaw, your eyeballs, your scalp. Little lower, little lower, little lower. Place your palms into your shins, straighten your arms, looking down at the ground. Your torso is parallel to the ground. Bring the arms out to the sides. Okay, we're going to windmill. The left hand is going to go up to the ceiling. The right hand is going to go to the left outer ankle. Press that hand into the left outer ankle and twist. Other side, right arm comes up, left arm comes under and over, and then the top of that hand hits the outer right ankle. Left hand to right ankle. Now bring the arms to the sides again. Now bring the hands underneath your face, walk your hands forward. Wide dog here. Press into the hands. Use the hands. Feel the hands pressing into the ground. See these little things. We forget about the feet and the hands very often. They do so much. And then drop your head between your arms, pressing your heart way back between your legs, dropping your head. And come forward again. Walk your hands back towards your mat. Okay. And heel toe, bring it in a little bit so the feet are about hip distance apart. Come on up. I want to do another little hip thing in between, just so I don't forget this. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go, okay, let's bring the feet together first. We're going to go under like a fence, under the fence. Under the fence. You know we're going to go over it too, don't you? Okay, now we're going to go over it. So take the leg that's going to go over the fence and just bring it up and over and squat. Then bring the other over, squat. Now the other leg goes over, wide squat. Other leg, narrow squat. Over for a wide squat. Together for a narrow. Bring it over for wide. Stay here, arms forward, knees going straight ahead. And it's like you're going in a little chair, wide leg chair pose. Of course, you're squatting. Now, when you squat, pay attention to the low back. Keep that nice natural curve in the low back because we want to make the hips work. We don't want to compensate by using low back. Stay low and pulse. Keep the curve in the lower back, the nice natural curve. Bring it up. Open the arms for star pose. Lift the chest. Bring the arms out to the side. Oh, yeah. And back to star pose. Hinge from the hips. Bring it down again. And release into another nice wide forward fold inversion. All right, bend the knees, slowly roll it up. Take your, well, forget it. Come into down dog. We got more to do. I can't go straight into warrior. We got to do our dog stuff first. So, down dog again, another inversion, right? Come onto your tippy toes. Press your chest way back. Drop both heels. Right foot comes in just off center. Left leg sweeps up for three-legged dog. Press the chest back.
open the hips to the left, lift that left ankle to the ceiling, and pulse it. So now you've got some load in the right shoulder, so press more firmly into the right hand. Lift that leg, turn your hips so they're facing the mat. Look forward just a little bit, just till you can see that space between your hands so you know where to place the left foot. Okay, knee is over the ankle. Now scooch the right foot back. It's on a different track, as far back as you can get it. Far back as you can get it. Once you get it back that far, you're going to feel the inner thighs start to work. You're going to feel the hip flexor begin to work. Now squeeze the right glutes. Release the left fingertips forward. Press the right heel back. Lift the left arm to the ceiling and rotate this. You can put a bind in it if you want to. Now bring the left arm forward and down again with the hand. Hips are facing forward again. They're not turned to the side. Right knee into the mat. Top of the foot into the mat. Walk your fingers back so you can straighten your torso. Maybe even take hands to the top of the knee. Press the hips forward. And you've got that right hip flexor opening up right now. Hands back down, curl the right toes, lift the right knee. Look back at the right foot, put it in a position for warrior stance. So turned out to the side, you're on different tracks. Come on up. Lift up with the fingertips, press into that back leg, use it. Open the arms here. Palms are facing up. Okay, internally rotating again. So we're gonna, okay, this is what you wanna do. When you wanna open that joint, right? The capsule, the area around the joint. So what's a capsule? That's where the bone, where two bones come together, right? And they move. That's the joint itself. So we want to open that space. So you reach out through the fingertips, reach, reach, reach. Don't flare the rib cage. Don't pop the rib cage. Keep it down. Okay, because that otherwise you're compensating. Plus, it's not good. Okay, now rotate the palms back as you're reaching out through the fingertips. Feel how you're moving in the shoulders there? Okay, palms up to the ceiling. Yeah, now you've got a really nice internal rotation happening. Now bring the arms back in that rotation. Now bring the chest forward. Reach, 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 reach. And pump the palms up to the ceiling. And also when they pump up, you're going to kind of naturally squeeze your shoulder blades together. So you get a twofer here. And release the arms up. Left arm comes forward. The top of that hand meets the inner thigh, pressing into one another. Keep that leg steady as you bring the right arm back. Then release the front arm. Flex through the wrists, press into two walls as hard as you can. Hard as you can. Press, press, press. Popeye, Popeye, press. Yeah, feel those arm muscles work. Nice. Now release. Now rotate that left palm up. Lose the right arm. Let the left arm come over. And now we got the rib cage and we can breathe into it. Soften that right shoulder. Back to warrior two. Warrior one. Step the right foot next to the left. Come into the center of your mat. Feet are about hip distance apart. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Nice. Okay, let's do the neck. Okay, let's do a cars. controlled articular rotation of the joint. So that means you're rolling the joint in a circle. In this particular case, it's the neck. You don't even need to know that, just follow me. So listen, take your feet about hip distance apart. Take your arms down. Make fists so that everything stays solid. The only thing you're going to move is your head and your neck. Okay. Shoulders are down. Okay. Tuck your chin back toward your throat. Tuck, 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 like a really big tuck. Okay. So almost like you're drawing your jawbone back. Okay. Keep it tucked back. Turn your head to the right with it tucked back. Drop your right ear back. Here comes the chin. It's coming up, 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 up. Lift it up, lift it up and over to the other side. Now the left ear is back. Now turn your head, tuck your chin. Keep that tuck as you move your chin to the right. Drop the ear back. Lift the chin to the other side. Left ear drops back, head comes up a bit, tuck the chin. You know what? Don't make fists because I think that could make for some shoulder tension. All right, chin to the right. Now chin to the left. Keep it tucked. Ear comes back. Chin rolls up and over. Tuck the chin. Take it to the left. Ear comes back. Here's where the chin lifts. Lift, 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 lift as you make this nice big arch to the right. Then the head turns. Bring it back to center. And soften everything up. All right, inhale. Swan dive. Forward fold. Oh, feel that inversion. Monkey pose. Extend. Extend the spine. Refold. Bend your knees. Work on a waterfall. Sweep the arms back. Bring them forward. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Sit in the chair. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more. And stay down here. Let everything go. And press into the feet. Let the arms dangle. Let the wing bones fall apart as you slowly roll up. Once you get to the top, claim your mountain, Tadasana. Close your eyes if you can. Breathe into that mountain. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your breath. Arms slowly come overhead. You can open your eyes now. Palms come together in a Namaste mudra that floats down to the heart. And then let your thumbs touch the heart center. Let your elbows drop. Again, feel your breath, the energy in your body. And forehead drops to the fingertips. All right, let's bring it down to the ground, belly down. And coming into a nice, easy crocodile pose. Relaxing here. All right, now bring your hands, bring them in a sphinx pose. So you've got your elbows under your shoulders, arms in an 11. Press into the hands and lift your body. Now, you feel that big bend in your back? Soften your pelvis. Walk your hands back a little bit. Make that curve even a little bigger. Nice for the lower back here. And bring it down. Now, palms to either side of your chest, feet toed in. Okay. Lift your pubic bone, roll it to your belly, drop it down again. Elbows are in close to your body and press them down toward the bottom of your mat to shift shoulders away from your ears. Ready for cobra? Bring it up. Your expression of cobra. So you're simply lifting your front body off the mat, pressing into the hands as little as possible. That way you'll use the back muscles. Those of you who like to back bend can add that back bend like we did just before. And then come down and remember, weight out of the hands as soon as possible. You can even take the hands off the mat at some point. Touch your forehead to the mat. Come up one more time. One more cobra. And back down again. Feel your forehead, kiss your mat. Turn your head to one side. Release the arms to the side, elbows bent, palms up. You can separate your feet a little bit more if you want to. And just rest into that cheekbone. Relax everything here. And then very slowly, don't create any tension. Take it to the other side. And then bring your head back to center. Come up into table pose. And then from your table pose, tuck your tail under a little bit and draw your hips back, back toward your heels for a nice slow pull down into child's pose. All right, few breaths there. And then if you're staying for Shavasana, you can come into Shavasana on your back. And you're at home, so you have so many things you can use. If your lower back is a little bit tender today, you can tuck a pillow under your knees. You can roll something under your neck to support your neck a little better. All right, so just release. Become aware of the support you have beneath you. Okay, you are fully supported by the ground beneath you. It's strong, it's steady, so you can release into it completely. All your weight. And just feel the rise and fall of your belly and your chest as you breathe. And if there's any areas of tension that you notice or pain in your body, go there. Notice, send your breath there. And just feel it soften, release a bit. And of course, there will be thoughts that pass by, and just let them pass like clouds. No need to push them away or to judge yourself for having a thought or to grab it and bring it closer. Just let it be, let it float by. Go back to your breath. All right, so let's do a few nice Kriya breaths. They're very, very healing and releasing style breaths. So I'll lead you. Main thing is you don't want to force anything. You want it long and deep, but no forcing anything, right? So just mentally prepare for Kriya breath. Okay, and here we go. All right, ready. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 1, 2. Release the breath long and slow for 4, 3, 2, 1. Belly pulls back, release all of it. Okay, let the breath be normal again. Just let it find its own course. Okay, mentally prepare another Kriya breath. Here we go. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 1. Retain the breath. 2. Release it slowly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Belly pulls back, all air released. Okay, mentally prepare last round. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, easy, 1. Hold it for 1. Retain that breath. 2. Let it go gently. 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the abdominals back. Exhale it all. And let the breath be natural. And just feel how the inner peace is released, uncovered. Now take your attention to the heart center And on the next inhale, feel as if you're drawing in the breath, the prana, through the center of your chest, through the heart center. Breathe in, heart opens, expands. Exhale through the heart center softens, releases. Again, inhale through the heart center. Feel it expand. Exhale through the heart center. Feel it soften. And with the opening of the heart, you can say to yourself, I give and receive love freely. I give love and I receive love freely. Just feel the heart opening even more with that. And now just step into this peaceful sanctuary that you've created and simply rest. And if you'd like to put a prayer or an intention into your Shavasana practice this evening, you can do that now. And release it with your next exhale and rest again. Okay, slowly making your transition. Gently coming to your side. And slowly making your way to seated pose. And arms wide open. Feel how nice and open the heart center is here. Why not take another breath into the heart here? And another exhale through the heart. And inhale, arms overhead. Namaste Mudra. Again, back to the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening and a good weekend. And Great. Good. I'm glad you liked it, Stacy. Okay. I'll see you.
Thank you, Laura.
Oh, you're welcome, Shelley. Oh, I can hear again. Thank goodness. I know what I did wrong. I got a new computer and I had to hook. Oh my God, the shiny heart gets me every time. Um, I got a new computer and I wasn't hooking in my mic properly. That's why I was all messed up. Bye, everyone. Stay safe, stay warm, and so glad you're here. Bye.